Hey people, salam, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're well and in good health. Okay, so right now we're looking at a Guardian article about the UK cost of living crisis. So, Freddo bar. Many of you have heard of Freddo bar. You probably even purchased it off a supermarket shelf or your local grocers or newsagent corner shop, anywhere like that. I remember back in the days, I used to get these. They used to cost about 10p or something. But now, with obviously inflation, UK inflation, and the UK economy, Fredo Bar creator would be rolling in his grave, according to his daughter, who says the price today is triple what it used to be, but it can even be 10 times up to a pound in some places compared to the cost of it in the 1990s. Harry Melbourne's froggy treat known as Fredo. So the creator of Freddo chocolate bar would be rolling in his grave if he could see the prices being charged for a chocolate treat that cost 10p back in the 90s. Leonie Warden said she was once waited impatiently for her father Harry Melbourne to come up home with boxes of Freddos, but has now vowed never to buy another one. Dad was disgusted with how small it is now and how much they charge for it. Leonie Warden, 74, told Sky News from her home in Australia, Melbourne. He'd roll over in his grave if you could see it now. He'd be disgusted. It was a penny chocolate. Since Dad died, I haven't bought a Freddo. Melbourne created the chocolate at the age of 14. And then Warden said in 1930 he changed the mind of a boss who wanted a chocolate mousse. He said, children are scared of mice, so why not a frog? Because kids go down to the lake and catch tadpoles, Warden said. So that was the idea of, the how it came about and basically how it developed. So the chocolate named after his best mate Fred was launched in Down Under in Australia a year later, selling for a penny in 1973. It had a brief stint on British shelves before gaining widespread popularity in the UK after relaunching in the 90s. A Cadbury's Freddo now commonly sells for about 30p, 35p, though there have been examples of bars selling for a quid. Some have claimed this inflation is emblematic of a country which even simple pleasures have become unsustainably expensive. Can't get my words out today. However, Sky's analysis suggests that by some measure, Fredo bar has become less expensive than it was in the 90s. For example, it said now it represents a smaller proportion of an hour's work at minimum wage. But obviously, you got to look at inflation as well and the cost of other prices. So Verdance told the broadcaster she wanted her children and grandchildren to remember her father's achievements, and she's very proud of what their granddad did and carry on the heritage throughout the coming years, obviously after their father passed away. So Mondelez International, which now owns Cadbury, said while it's important to stress that our manufacturer, we do not set the retail price of products sold. In shops, our manufacturing and supply chain costs have increased significantly over the last 50 years or so, and food has become more expensive to basically process, manufacture, and produce. So we've absorbed the increased costs wherever possible, but then obviously the consumer has to fork out in the end for higher costs for this chocolate. Now, obviously, this was a childhood favorite. To be honest with you, next time I pop in, I might even try and get one of these Freddo chocolate bars just for old time's sake. Okay, people, have you ever had one of these Harry Melbourne Freddo Froggy chocolate bars in the past? Do let us know in the comment section below. What do you think about the cost of living right now in the United Kingdom and Britain? Is it too high? Is inflation going too high? Is it out of control? People are struggling using food banks and charities and all sorts going on. What do you think about that? Do let us know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Check out the links in the description. Catch you in the next one.